We are back. Hello there, guys. Today I am working on the car again. The door sills have come out. Let me just turn the camera around. I've been very busy, but as you can see, these things have come out again. They keep falling off this, you know. At some point, actually, I thought of just leaving the car like this, but it doesn't look right without them, isn't it? And you end up having a mess going inside there, probably even water, and end up causing rust and all other problems. What is going on here is, as you can see, the gap here is much bigger to clamp, to hold on to this. The gap here, you can see even my finger can go in. If the gap is this big, it doesn't hook. It doesn't hook because it will be loose like that. So you just push this sill in, it's just going to be like this. So it's not kind of biting and holding. So what I'm doing is I have one of these pliers. So I am just pinching this together to close it, like you see here. I just used this to pinch it like that, all the way like that. Okay, the reason I am pinching it like this is I want to force the seal into these. Okay, I want the seal to go in here by force. Press it very hard in here. In that way, it will bite and hold on this. Okay, if it doesn't bite, especially at the top here, remember there's gravity pulling down this way. If it doesn't bite here, this is where it normally falls off first. You'll start seeing it kind of hanging like so here. That's where it's, then all of a sudden it start to peel off, come off all the way out. So I hope this will work. Just clamp it, close this gap. I've been going around with this, pinching it all the way. So as you can see here, if it's pinched like this, the gap here is much smaller. Okay, it's much smaller. So I hope it will hold on. If you get new ones, they put new ones, they come with a gap like this as well. So they're not going to bite and they fall off. It's a very strange thing because I've never ever have to deal with this in any car. I've been driving cars for many years. This is the first time I have to do this. It's very strange. So that's what I'm doing today. So I just started with this one. It fell off. I didn't remove it. It fell off. So that's where I am taking this to Kia. They're gonna buy new ones like this, and the gap will be like that. You put them in after two corners. The customer, hey, what the hell is this belt thing? It keeps falling on me. What the heck? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just carry on, finish closing it. I've been doing it all the way around. As you can see, the gap is much smaller. So hopefully it will bite. After putting it in here as well, inside there, I'll try as well to kind of force it to close. I was thinking of putting adhesive inside, but maybe that's a very bad idea. It's just going to the extreme. Because if you have adhesive and it can help hold, maybe that will work as well. But I will try this first, and if it doesn't do any good, then I'll have to try to use some kind of glue or adhesive, put it inside there, seal it, and then push it in there, and then leave it overnight. Then that glue will harden, hold on this, and hold on the metal as well. Putting this door trim or seal or whatever they call it, it is best to start at the corner there, okay, and then you go all the way around. Don't start here or here or here. you're not gonna get it right. I've already tried that and I failed. It's best to start at the corner here. As you can see, it's a little bit stiff. It doesn't just pull out, and I haven't even put the whole thing yet, and I can feel it's grabbing. So I hope this will work. All right, so I will tell you if it doesn't work. You know me, I will come back and tell you, oh, I tried, it didn't work. Okay, let me just carry on. Yeah, very strange. It is snap on all the way in into the corners, all the way in. But once you come here, it's not fully fitting. Look, it's leaving a gap. So what I think is, this is a bit short. It's short. So Kia made a short door sill, because if you fit it in properly, right into the edges and the corners to perfectly fit, then it doesn't go all the way in because it is short. Look, if you press it, as you can see, it's opening a gap there. Look, if you press it here, you have a gap here, so it's short. Kia, they've put a short door sill. This is where they're fooling. They're too short. Huh? As you can see here, that's a snap fit. It's fully in. And here as well, it doesn't move. It's fully in. But there's a gap because it is short. Now the question is, if it's short like this, so where you gonna have this? Here or here? Because that has to go somewhere. Because here, especially where people come out, their feet, their shoes are going to knock this out. So that means I have to press it here and let it come out, so that gap at least is here. It's crazy. So what that means is, when I do the next one on the other side, I have to put it here first, go all the way down that way, yeah, this way, and when I get here, then come put it this way, so that gap there at least is here. It comes, instead of going right into the corner, then it's going to come here like that. That's just how it is. I've not done anything wrong or anything, but as we can see, it is short. It's short. There is a hole here. If I press it here at the bottom here to go in, it keeps going out, as you can see. So opening the gap, it gets bigger and bigger. I'm not making this up. It's fully in, snap fit, snag fit. It's right in the groove, and it's grabbing right in there. But supposed to go all the way in, but it's not. It's not going all the way in. It's leaving a gap because it is short. You know, when you try to solve the problem and it doesn't get solved, it's really putting you under stress. I'm having depression. All right, guys, I have to just get that gap there, at least here. I cannot have it here because this is the corner, so it will be at least here. See, look at the gap. Now the gap here is gone because I've pushed it all the way in. I've been using this to press it on like that. So now here is snug fit, no issues, all the way, snug, gap. Look at the gap. You can actually see my fingers on the other side. So I have to get this gap going elsewhere, and the only place it can go to, you can see it's grabby. It's grabby now, you know. The only place I can let it go is here at the top here. There you go. See here, this rubber here is supposed to be right there, but it stays like this because the stupid seal is short. This is how it is, guys. It's fully in. Okay, as you can see, fully in this way, the top there, snug fit. But when you come here, it's not, because this is short. So it's not right up to the corner where it was before. I had to pull it so that it kind of cuts the corner. If they fall off again, I don't know what I will do. Let me just finish this. Well, this side is even worse. Now look, you know, the customer shut the door and it was like this. So it didn't fall off. It was going to fall off. So I just have to remove the whole thing. And again here, the gaps here, as you can see, is much wider for, you know, for this, so it won't bite this and hold on. Look. So I hope doing this will reduce this to keep on falling, because I have no doubt the new ones will be exactly the same, so they're not really going to change much, you know. And on that side there, as you have seen, it is short, so I hope this one is not as short as the other one, because as you remember, the other side here, we let it go like that. It didn't go right in there, because if you put it right in there, you saw it wouldn't go here because it's short. So we had to slide it so that it snap fit here, all the way snap fit all the way, and then just here it's kind of just missing this corner. There's no any other way you can do it. That's the only way. Here it has to be snap fit, because this is where people, when they come out, the head, and there as well the feet, you know, because people, when they get off the case, like they're running away from you, so they just kick everything. I always clean this. It's a mess, you know. So I'm gonna get that plier again, keep on clamping this, kind of reducing this gap, and then see how it goes. Hopefully this one is not short like on the other side there. So let me just get that plier. Just to explain why I'm closing this, just to make it clear, this rubber here, this rubber, there is metal inside here, okay? So then it's covered with this rubber, that metal. So it's like U-shape or like this, okay? So you can close it, all right? If you leave it like this and it goes in here, because it's loose, can easily come. But if you close it and you push it in here, at least there will be a little bit of resistance for you to go out, okay? There will be a little bit of resistance. This is why it's not like this rubber, it's just rubber on its own. There is metal inside, U-shape, like this, metals going all the way to make it a bit stiff, but it's wide open, as you can see. So it's in here, it's loose. Close it, it bites, and it kind of grabs. It's a bit grabby. All right, so I'm just gonna carry on. I've already started clamping it or closing it. All right, yeah, I've finished closing it all around. As you can see, it's all closed. Again, I start here on this corner right there. So it's already grabbing. I can just feel it. It's tight, you know. You can feel it's not moving because it's biting. Okay, so on that side, what I did is I've started here, and then I went all the way around here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go this way, okay, so that it snap fit all the way here, okay, all the way. And then here, if it's short, we'll let it. You see, they have these little dots or whatever it is. I think these are to help it to hold on into these, you know, these, or these are welding, something like that. There's where they, like here, you can see this is designed to kind of stop it from sliding up. I think so, maybe it's not. So, but start here all the way around, and then when you come up to here, then you go this way, okay? So, and one other thing is, because it's closed, because you've closed it here, when you push it in here, in this groove here, don't force it, because if you force it, sometimes this lip can be on the other side, and you are forcing it, you're going to damage it. So you bend it like this as you go on, as you push it in, okay? And if it stops, you stop too. You don't force it. All right, so I'll just carry on doing. Yeah, just like I said, they are short. This one is short too, you know. You can see it's not going where it's supposed to go, and I'm trying to push it as hard as I can, but it wouldn't go, you know. This here, this is where it's supposed to be. You're supposed to go all the way right in there, but no, it's not. And when you look on this side, you can see there is a gap here. That's why there is a gap here, because it's not fully going in, you know. Now there's no way you can pull it. If you pull it here, as you can see here, because I'm pressing there very hard, it wants to come out here. So the more I press it here to settle here, the more gap it comes here. This is how it is. And I don't know if you can see there. I need to get a torch. So as you can see there, the door seal is short. You know, there is no any other reason why it's not going in, because here is flashy in. I've pushed it all the way in, you know, all the way. So here as well is right in there, inside the thing, all the way around the corner there, but it's short. So Kia have put short door sills, so they keep falling off. So, but at the moment, it is absolutely snug fit. It's snug fit. It's solid. To pull it out from here now is very, very hard. Here as well, it's very, very hard to take it out, because it's now grabbing, you know. But it would have been good if it was the right size, because it will go all the way. But it doesn't, because it's short. So the reason they're falling off is because they are not the right size. And why did Kia do that? You tell me. Is it just a mistake? If it was a mistake, that side, And you can see that side as well. You can see, look at the gap there. That's the gap because they are short. Now the other way to do it, you could just cut it here, and then it will open a gap here, but it will be sitting fully in, or cut here, somewhere where water won't, get inside. And here maybe that's the best place where water wouldn't get inside. Just cut it here. Then this will move, sit all the way in, and then sit right there. What happened is because it wasn't close enough, so it wasn't grabbing. Every time you put it in, you push it here, somewhere it's coming out. It's either coming out here or coming out there. And you think, oh no, it's back on. And all of a sudden it falls off again. Why is it falling off? It's short. There. I haven't done anything wrong. I've put it exactly the way it's supposed to be. I started at the corner here and going all the way, nicely pushing it in, grabbing all the way here. As you can see, it's sitting very well in. But because it's short, it doesn't go there. Now, I'm going to tell them about this so that on the next service, they replace them. Or look for another car that has these door sills. The piece that I will be cutting, because when I cut it here, it's definitely going to move to somewhere here. Because that's quite a big gap, because this have to go all the way in, and this one all the way in, okay, and rest in there. So it will be maybe this size. So what I can do is look for a car like this, or if they change this, I ask them, can you keep the old ones just in case they are short? I can cut piece and then fill it in there, then just put glue or adhesive so that it's well sitting inside. It's well sitting inside. I thought I could put adhesive underneath this so that it holds there, but there's no use when it's not the right size. It has to be the right size, but it is not. Okay, so that's the way it is, guys. The dorsals are too short. This is why they keep falling off. All right, so I'll leave it here and I'll keep updating you on how it's going on that side there. You've seen the gap is there. I haven't done anything wrong here. I've put it exactly the way it was, but closed it a little bit so that it grabs. So that's the way it is. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for watching, and if you have any question, you know what to do. I don't want to tell you to ask you to subscribe. I think that is obvious. And should I ask you to like the video? Come on, we don't do that anymore. You already know that. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.